signs you could have stayed. It's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through color glass, time rolls on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
Today is August 30th, 2022. It is 3:45 a.m. This is video number 2. That was the last prayer I did on my last video. Let's go on Twitter. The next one I am going to do is, okay, there was a tweet. Each of those tweets match with an article. Okay, that's Omid again. I saw the heater when it came out of the room. The plastic was severely melted. A member of the local team working with the Sussexes during their South African visit has spoken to at Citizen News, country paper of record, about Archie's nursery fire. Okay, I'm gonna read that article, and I think I've shared some stuff. Did I? I don't know. Okay, yes, I did on my Instagram. That's where those people came out and said their BS. Alright, well, okay, I'll come back to the comments. Let's go to the article. Okay, what was it? Was it that one? Yes, it was that one. Okay, the Citizen. Meghan Markle exclusive. There really was a fire in Archie's nursery, albeit a small one. Okay, because Meghan hit #1 on the Twitter trend list last week as locals expressed their outrage about Meghan Markle's claim. Okay, let's see here. A source close to the Duchess of Sussex, Meghan Markle, has confirmed to the Citizen that there was indeed a fire in her son Archie's nursery while she and Prince Harry were on a royal tour in South Africa. Okay, so someone had confirmed it. Okay, a source close to the Duchess has confirmed to the Citizen that there was indeed a fire in her son Archie's nursery while she and Prince Harry were on a royal tour. This one was timed very well. it was timed very well when they know this little boy would be sleeping, okay, and when the parents will be out. Thank God, thank you Lord, thank you Jesus, to be in that nanny's, I don't know, you must have took over her body to say, let me take the baby with me. My goodness. Okay, how do you pronounce that? This was going on. Vosek Meghan hit #1 on the Twitter trend list last week as local tweets expressed their outrage about the claim Meghan Markle made on the official visit to the country in September 2019. According to reports, some do recall the incident in Cape Town, which took place on 23 September. While they do not remember there actually being a fire, the heater was certainly smoking and was unplugged and dealt with. Right. However, a source close to the family who spoke to the Citizen on the condition of anonymity has now confirmed that there was a fire at the official residence where the family was staying. Quote, the heater burnt, the house didn't burn, the room didn't burn. I didn't see the fire itself, but I saw the heater when it came out of the room. The plastic was severely melted. The source said he cannot say whether little Archie was in danger or not when the fire broke out. Okay, quote, I'm not sure if we came from Nyenga or Monwabisi. Sorry if I pronounced that name wrong. Okay, we had an event, quote, we were driving in convoy and all of a sudden the convoy with Meghan broke away. We followed after. We weren't sure what was going on. Quote, the Prince Harry was on his way to Kalk Bay for a thing with the Navy. Quote, when we got to the housekeeper called me and showed me the heater that was burnt and told me what had happened and that the child was not in the room at the time the heater burned. They smelled it, went up and saw the smoke. Okay, so when there's a smoke, there's a fire. Okay, said the source. Meghan panicked. The source said Meghan Markle was scared and reacted like every mother would if their child was suspected of being in danger. Quote, when we stopped at the residence, I can tell you that she didn't get out of the car like a lady that normal gets out. She bolted into the house. You get on her side, you see a different Meghan. Fire not reported. Okay, the source said the fire was not reported. Quote, when we were outside, we discussed what we're going to do about it. It was a new heater that was just purchased. Okay. Just purchased, and the consensus was, guys, this is going to look bad for us or for Cape Town, South Africa, or for whoever. Okay, the British police guys actually told us, guys, just leave it as is. Don't talk about it. Okay, the British police, they're making sure. British police said don't talk about it. Okay, the source said the royals could no longer live in the official residence. Okay, I'm learning more about this. I did a video about that where I found out, I did my crazy research. All right. The source said the royal could no longer live in the official residence. What was significant is we immediately moved out of that house, but the second place where they went to was not even 5 minutes away from the official residence where we were stationed, and none of us were told where they were staying after the fire. Wow. None of us were told where they were staying after the fire. Wow. Because they saw they were in danger. They saw the sign. That was a sign. Case silence. The source said he was part of a small team looking after the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Quote, we decided we are not going to expose this thing. That's why we kept quiet about it back then, because we knew we were going to get backlash. Markle related the incident about the fire while speaking to Serena Williams on her new podcast, Archetypes. The tennis professional was the first guest on Markle's new podcast on Monday. Because British was trending on Twitter. Alright, so that was it. Okay, I think I said that. Alright. But this didn't mention the fact that Meghan said in the podcast that the nanny, okay, took the baby out, okay, to get the snack downstairs. Because if it wasn't for that, okay, she would have left the Archie in the room. Alright, so let's go back on Twitter and read some of the comments. Okay, royals and their surrogate should have been ashamed about claiming they recall only smoke in a room that sleeps a 4-month-old baby. Okay, where there's smoke, there's fire. That's right. Have you ever heard that? Okay, the house unit was the British Commissioner's space. Okay, that's one thing I learned, and that's where I started my my research on that video. Okay, 2, it was a new heater, which probably was specially made for that. Okay, probably there's a remote control somewhere. I wish they had taken that thing along with them to investigate. Okay, the British police asked for silence. That's another key thing that I saw too. Okay, the royal family and the British media tried to spin the story to make Meghan look like the villain in South Africa. Alright, did they not have air conditioning in the house, or they just had to buy a heater for Archie? That's bingo. That's another thing. Well, from reading this article, knowing they just bought that new heater, they just bought it. So this was specific. Now it's even much clearer. It was specifically made. Probably someone timed it. Specifically made for that. Okay, it brings much suspicion. Let's read some of that. Okay, those commissioners' house like air conditioner. That would be interesting. Okay, don't think your Daily Mail stalker is going to be retweeting screenshot of this. Okay, they continue to misrepresent the fact. They say it was just smoke. Still, they expect Meghan to protect their image while attempting hourly to do massive damage to hers. That's the other thing. What sick and twisted entitlement these people have. Okay, sorry, they are not misrepresenting the fact. They are outright bold-faced lying. Okay, never doubt it at all. Also, the gases that come from the plastic, gases will also burn and damage your lung. Okay, I put a whole bunch of screenshots about that on my IG, where those people came and looked like I revived a whole bunch of people to come on my spot. Yeah, I've had that IG post, that IG account quite some time, very rarely posted, but look like when I post really interesting thing, I trigger some people. Alright, let's read some few more. Looks like I'm gonna be able to share some other tweets with you. Okay, never, and I mean never, believe anything you read in a tabloid paper. Never. It's also not healthy. Okay, what a hater with multiple accounts pretending to be from South Africa say. I bet hardly any of the people using the Vostek hashtag listen to the podcast. They just believed the lie and fell for the racist plan. Meghan then said anything that deserves so much hate. South Africa was strict. Of course they did. They are perfect mastermind and pinning people against one another. How do you think Africa, the continent, become the way it is? Okay, they did their nonsense, pinned each group, each part of Africa against one another for it to be that way. Alright, let's see here. I believe Meghan's account, but even if it was just smoke, that's scary and lethal and could have become a fire. Exactly. Smoke on its own is dangerous. Most common cause of death and house fire. Yeah. I put a lot of screenshot of that, and I told those derangers, I know your government is trying to dumb you down, but my God, Google is free. If you could spend so much time on Twitter or on the Sussex Squad's posts and to say your BS, use Google and search for some stuff. Alright, so now I'm doing the tweets that I had bookmarked. They were gonna be a video by itself, but since I'm only for 11 minutes here, let's do that. Okay, this is the first tweet. Okay, there's Myra. It's about them time. Okay, to IG, it's about them time. Let's see here. There's that. Oh, because on the first video where I read how do you call this, the conversation that Meghan, was it the cut or something like that? Yeah, Meghan says she might join IG, her little secret. So the squad are happy about that. Alright, next tweet. Because just by existing, we were upsetting the dynamic of the hierarchy and still are, stay on their necks. Okay, she's not lying though. Even if they're out of sight, they get all the attention. Harry and Meghan outshining the air, not allowed, right? Must be quashed at all costs. And they did a very, very bad job at squashing it. Okay, OMG, OMG. Did Meghan say it, Lord? The little isle is literally going to implode. Jesus, Meghan is staying on their pal scrawny necks. Say your piece, hon. That's the fire. This is one of the lines that sticks out for me. Yep, that basically sums up why they went crazy over there. Okay, Shakarana. That's that. This line. I said what I said. Next tweet. Okay, I hope this moves fast because I was predicting at least 4 videos today. And I have a meeting to go to later today. Alright, there's V. Time for me to go back on my petty duty because someone is about to V-up on fake Instagram followers. And it's not Princess Meghan. Okay, let's see here. Meghan silence no more, looks around making sure nobody who will be is listening in. Then the top secret drop. I'm getting back on Instagram. She says her eyes are light and devilish. There's that. Okay, a royal Instagram mystery. Let's see here. 13.9 million followers. Okay, so that's their thing here. Have it been moved? Anybody been following them? Okay, Instagram, here I come. Let's see here. You better that's me talking to V, because when I love, you know, V's podcast, because I remember she was one of those squaddies who were telling people create channels to talk positive about Meghan. You know, I think that was her. I think that was her. Okay, there's me here. You better, there's the thinking face, do a video soon. There's the shade. Too much has happened. I need to hear your point of view on T. Your summary of a piled up of event is usually on point. Okay, chill. That follower account is gonna start moving after 2 years. Okay, LOL. It suddenly stopped climbing when Senior Royal left IG. Now watch what happens. That is true. I love that GIF. I don't know. It reads like maybe, and things haven't got better. I'll just wait and see. Okay, V, I miss your podcast so much. I'm coming back, I promise, very soon. I just want to make sure I can do it right. That's good. LOL. Just went to check. No one follows 13.9 million. We'll be watching the numbers from now on. We're petty like that. Interesting that 13.9 million followers and none of those posts that I check has a million likes. That's another indicator too. I try to go through as many as possible without lingering too long, since I don't deliberately look at anything related to Peggy and Karen. Without bots, they have a mil at best. Okay, is she back on Insta? Not yet, but she whispered that she was returning, then later admitted she wasn't sure. Social media is tricky for them because the platform are just not responsible about enforcing their own rules. I wish, you know what I wish? Okay, I'm done with this tweet. I wish Serena Williams, I say I will not be mention him by like that. Alexis Horanian create a social media thing where Harry and Meghan have, you know, full control of that. I would love that, and that would be the end of me on IG or whatever, but I'll still pop up here on Twitter to see what other things is being discussed. All right, next tweet. Meghan said, I didn't sign an NDA. I love this F around and find out energy. And I also find it as a way and said, look, I'm not willing to talk if you're not willing to say your BS kind of thing. All right, it's just leave her alone. Okay, they need to stop trying her. Exactly. Right, this is the type of content I like to see. And I am here for all of it. Let it be known. Sis said, I am trying so hard to forgive, so don't make me talk. That's right. Exactly as Adele said in Rolling in the Deep, I lay your shit bare. Okay, isn't it funny how your enemy always focus on the wrong things? Don't use HRH while non-working royals do. Don't use royal, though the British royal family don't own the word, no security. But Andrew, oops, forgot gag order. Yes, apparently in UK, if you are a prince or a princess by birth, you are above the law, but I still don't understand why mama has to pay for layers and big money on let make the story go away. Okay, she is like, quote, I can talk at any time and any day. That's why she's wise to take time to hear. When she's ready to speak, it will be with cool sound logic, uncluttering with intense emotion, which can sometimes make someone say something that is simply meant to hurt. No hit at the moment for our Duchess. That's right. Okay, it was a brilliant shot across the bow. I tell ya, she's very good at this. That's for sure. Okay, yes, there's this. Okay, the best part, F1, find out. I read, keep playing, and my face. Something like that. Meghan. Okay, that's a warning. I think so too. I think so too. Whatever I said when I got to that part when I was reading the Cut article, that's exactly the way I see it too. Okay, I like this one even more. Meghan Markle regaining her confidence right before our eyes, initiative by initiative, after leaving that horrendously abusive royal family and that racist country. Love it. The Cut, there's that. Okay, wow, this is gorgeous. There's this. Yeah, it's for the article and the Cut. Alright, that's a different language. Now, this is how you do a photo shoot. She is stunning. OMG. OMG, queen. Okay, the white suit is the best outfit she wears in the photo shoot, but this is the best shot by far. It says so much about royal princess who's utterly modern and navigating via herself and her family the difficult middle ground between black and white. Okay, there's this. Okay, let's see here. When she said there is so much I could say, she was putting them on notice. Exactly, I think so too. Don't push me because I have receipt and confirm they were showing up the languages and point out how other royals got half in, half out, but how they were pushed out because they were more popular. There's the laugh here. Dido, rubbish. We can be that racist, otherwise she will have stayed away forever. What is it? We can't be that. Are you fucking kidding me? We can't be that racist, otherwise she will stay away for. I mean, the freaking land wasn't made for you guys only. Even the freaking over there, you guys capture it, making it your own to be king and queen of that freaking land. It wasn't for you guys. My goodness. These people are ridiculous. There's one comment in here. No, it's not the whole little island. Meghan and Harry will stay away from those who have proven themselves to be racist, haters, and just plain crazy. However, Harry and Meghan can and will continue to visit and meet with the friends and charities of their choosing. My goodness, this is the thing the UK is really missing out of. Okay, these people are coming out to mess it up for the rest of the good Brits. This is the thing that I got of this.
I'm a dinner lady in Lancashire, and just before the summer holidays, when the cost of living crisis really started kicking off,
look at the fact that just on energy alone, on a conservative estimate within 1 year, we're talking £1,300 a year going up in bills. We're going to have about 10 million people in fuel poverty. We have a real, absolute, not relative poverty issue going to come in the UK, with food banks oversubscribed, with debt crisis agencies do not have any tools. And I need to say, with the Chancellor coming on in a moment, if you forgive me, as the money-saving expert who's been known for this, I am virtually out of tools to help people now. It's not something money management can fix. It's not something for those on the lowest incomes telling them to cut their belts will work. We need political intervention. Look at the...
I've just noticed I spend as much time taking food away from children as I do serving it. And to be honest, it's not what I took the job for. You know, I never dreamt that I'd be having to tell children, you can't have that, you've no money on your account. And it used to be, you know, when I first started a year ago, okay, once a month, there might, you know, parents forget to put money on at the beginning of the month, and you get that. But now you're talking 10 to 15 children a shift every day, every single day, and I'm saying, you can't have that, there's no money, you know. And it's breaking my heart. You know, you see them, they're in a queue full of all their peers and other school children, and it's humiliating for them. It's so humiliating. They just look at you like, well, what am I going to eat? And it's like, I can't give you anything. I'm sorry, you know. And I'm just dreading going back to work. I'm dreading October. And to be honest, it's getting to the point where I'm just like, I don't even think I can do this job anymore. I didn't take the job on to starve children. I'm sorry, it's just... You know, it's just something has to give, and I just don't think it should be children's spirits. You know, I'm sorry, I just...
Lovely picture of a beautiful and intelligent woman controlling her own destiny. Watch out for incoming. The haters have to hate. Okay, there's more, but let's move on to the next. Okay, already 21 minutes. Next tweet. Once I start getting tired of reading the comments, I move on. Okay, so why did the British personnel tell the South African journalist not to report the news about the heater in Archie's room catching fire? Because they're guilty. Of course they are. Okay, so they could say she lied about it, which they did, telling about themselves. Okay, I have a theory, but can say it here. I'm sure most Quadies already think it. I don't even want to think that. Thank God little Archie had an African nanny. Of course, because those other people, the UK, I've said this before, they could do a lot of damages for very little. This could have been another one here. Okay, maybe that heater was already preset, and they gave it to them to put it there in the room, and said, you know, when Archie is napping or something, you know, just how do you call this, remote control to do the work for them. I'm even thinking more crazy stuff about this thing. The whole incident stank to high heaven. One day all shall be revealed. Okay, why did Jobson go on Australia TV to dismiss a severely melted heater as no fire, just smoke? Smoke will never cause plastic to melt. Wait a second, he went on national television to debunk that? What? Smoke can kill a child? Of course. Okay, what to go, this is how they're dumbing people down. They're trying to control the narrative. They already sent their mouthpiece to say nonsense. But if people stop and think and say, okay, there's smoke, okay, what usually follows? My goodness, wow, that's them. Optic the palace aide are also worried about. If I answer, they close my account because they knew it would be the lead story around the globe. Okay, now I'm pondering, why did such unfortunate event occur in Archie's room? This is one of their plan. In one of my video, I said plan A, plan B, plan C, plan this. Okay, every opportunity that they get, they create a scenario to end that. Okay, these people are fully evil. They are fully evil. And poor Harry, they will not leave him to live his own life. Okay, they were the one responsible for the fire. My thought exactly. Okay, I wonder why. Okay, why that might be. Okay, that's a typo here. There's that. Next tweet. That was a typo here. Where is it? I wonder why that might be. Okay, next tweet. Okay, Meghan Markle gave a grand total of 3 official interviews since 2016. Not even average one a year. Despite this, tens of thousands of articles were written about her over the same time period. If I was Meghan, I would do whatever the hell I wanted. Of course. Okay, she is one of the best examples of being them if she does, and them if she doesn't. If that is the case, you might as well have fun while being them. Exactly. Okay, because she is the only one out of the heartless, lying, dull, racist family who makes them big money just like that. Plus the overshadowing Windsors are desperate. Instead of embracing everything beautiful and unique about Meg, they wanted to destroy her. History repeating itself. Yep. Okay, God is gonna intervene to make sure that doesn't happen. Okay, I'm looking here. Okay, Saved by the Rain. We visit one of Serena Williams' most incredible win. Okay, no, that's all. Okay, so they were talking about Serena's game. Okay, and the Oprah interview came a year after they were gone, and the British media and royal family wouldn't leave them alone, leaking and briefing against them to cover up for other members of the royal family. Okay, leave her to heaven is a great description of British media employee. They poison the culture. What is that? Amanda, okay, I don't know, let's leave that alone. Okay, Amanda contributes to that culture daily when she brings on fake journalists to lie about Meghan on her royal show. You know what? They all are baggage for God. Okay, because these people are truly evil. If they feel like those pain that Meghan had experienced, it's so good, well, it must be reversed for them. They better experience it so they could understand what Meghan was feeling. But I'm leaving that to God. God knows how to package and deliver his message the best way. Okay, baggage for God. All right, next week, Tammany. The more Meghan Markle speaks, the less anyone wants to listen. Oh, are you sure? As opposed to, okay, archetypes. Okay, let's see here. The irony is lost on Tammany. The more Tammany Camilla says, the less the population wants to listen. No one thrives on hatred. The intricacies of our makeup is designed and based on love. 90 million have listened to the podcast, so people are listening. No one is listening to Camilla. Must suck to know Meghan is more popular than her. Here, the irony of this line, quote, but the trouble with word salad is that it does tend to give most people indigestion? is that it took Camilla 260 words to make a point that even a primary pupil can understand. Oh, so she says, let me write a column on her. How else will she put food on the table? Her attempts at political reporting were widely derided. Okay, the Telegraph, the BBC, and all the chat shows she regularly does her Meghan hateration will kill to have almost 20 million readers, listeners, or viewers like Duchess Meghan. All right, let's go to the next tweet. Okay, I really want to make this video really quick. Already 4:13. Okay, finally, here's the Duchess of Sussex, the cut interview. Meghan, there's that. Okay, this pic feels like that's me. She's ready to fight. Okay, reading this interview makes me think like an introduction to Harry's memoir. I can tell you we'll learn a lot. I don't think we'll never know the full extent of how they terrorize her. I do think watching that opened Harry's eyes, the lies they told about his mother, which interestingly is the opposite of what happened when William brought Kate in. Okay, I dislike Kate immensely, but half that woman's problem is that she's suffered similarly for years and is bitter and resentful that William never cared. That is true. Okay, intervened or defended her in the same way Harry does for her. Will gets involved for his own good, not Kate's consideration. That is true. That is true. Wow. Oh my God. Can you imagine that? When you know what, let me leave my personal issues out of this. Okay, this is powerful. Thank you both, The Cut and Kaiser. I love it. The overall takeaway, British royal family takes effing with me, as Adele said. I'll lay you bare. Okay, the FYI, I never signed an NDA. I'm just choosing not to talk. Was such a flex. Love to see it. Somewhere in the wine cellar in Middleton Manor, someone is reaching for a bottle. Oh my God, I could just imagine that. This is amazing. We will never know the half. I'm glad she's thriving with her family. Okay, am I the only one who saw a giant emerald earring on the cover and thought back to the tiara Angela Kelly denied her for her wedding? Okay, and when it comes to this kind of thing, I do not know. Okay, this was such a great read to start my day off. Okay, your turnaround time is impressive. Okay, this interview is the bomb. All right, let's go to the next tweet. Let's see here. The cat says, "Baby, don't play me." The cat says, "Baby, don't play with me." Gagging. All right, that's that. Let's see here. Okay, imagine being rude and this dumb little hat. Okay, I think someone posted that somewhere. There's Meghan here. There's the lie. Oh, I think I read something about that not too long ago. Where did I read that? The squad had put something out. Was it in here? I think it was still here. Yep, that's where I read it. Okay, also, Meghan is aware of everything. She may not read it, but she knows who voted for her. Play your cards right, you might get rewarded. That's for sure. Okay, this was a great article. Here it is for those who didn't see it back then. Okay, I read, for the sake of that, I'll put the link. I'm not going to read it because I read it already and I don't want to stay too long. I'll put the link of this which I just click in the description. Okay, then behind a paywall, but the headline is enough. Okay, I remember this article. It was around the time when the Commonwealth Service in 2020. I laughed hard then, laugh harder now. Okay, I did not remember this one. OMG, this is absolutely glorious. Okay, that's that. Wait, they really printed that? I tried to avoid anything related to them, so I totally missed that. Oh my goodness. That article, imagine being rude and this dumb little hat will forever make me cackle. Okay, I'm cackling at that headline. There's the laugh. That's what they get for playing in people's faces. Everyone doesn't have to have an invisible contract or silence and fluff pieces. That's true. Okay, after these, I'll move on. Thank you for this. I've been sitting and meeting all morning, racking my brains for what the Cut had published previously that was relevant to today's article. There's that. Okay, so next tweet. Okay, I didn't read that article until she posted on that particular yesterday. I read it. All right, I didn't know this article was out. All right, so she archived it and she put the link there, and I'll put that link in the description. Okay, Harry, quote, most people that I know and many in my family, they aren't able to work and live together. Tell us more, King. This is good. All right, yes, do tell us more. Okay, Harry's being an unapologetic chaos addict. We love to see it. Okay, whatever you're dropping, Harry, we're picking it up. Okay, the shade of it all. There's that. I'm here for the tea. There's that. Tell me more. Oh, spill it. Oh my God, I'm here for it. That tea is hot. Next tweet. All right, there's this. Prince Harry slammed the phone down when William called to rage at him. Okay, I didn't read that in the article, and I thought that was from the article. So I guess it's from this. Let's click on that. Okay, what is this? Prince Harry slammed the phone down when William called to rage at him. When was that? August 29, 2022. So that's recently. What in the name? Okay, if I knew this was there, I would have... Okay. Let's see here. Think about what we already know about Prince William's rage and anger issue. How many royal reporters and royal biographers flat out said that William's default emotion is fury? So many. Even somewhat sanctioned biographies and stories can even sugarcoat it, and I truly believe we don't even know the half of it. I have no problem believing that at some point in 2017 and 2018, Prince Harry and Prince William got in each other's faces, and that argument, or row as the Brits will say, was probably one piece of the larger estrangement between the brothers. Given what we know now about the smears, the Jason Kenoff mess, the lies from the Kensington Palace, that mess they're talking about is the backstabbing. Okay, to give information to the Daily Mail about Meghan's privacy case, this kind of thing.
What it means is that a senior figure in the royal household, according to Mail on Sunday, was passing him information in order to help defeat the Duchess's case.
Have been, as we know, is that the Mail on Sunday had the ruling against them in February, and they were then appealing it. So it was lawyers from the Mail on Sunday who would have approached Jason Naff, knowing that these emails and messages existed. That would have been the point. And unless, I mean, the most likely outcome is that Jason obviously would have then gone to William and Kate, and clearly he has cooperated. He would not have cooperated with those lawyers without their definite knowledge.
This is what I'm getting from that. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I have no trouble believing that Harry told William to go to hell 10 different ways during that time period. Well, all of that is being framed as, quote, Harry hung up on William and William marched over to Harry's place to scream at him. And what? That remind me of that little clip that I have of him when he was a toddler, where the nanny walked in with him, and he walked like the biggest guy in the room, punching between Princess Diana's skirt. That's what just that remind me. Oh my God. Okay, now this is juicy. Again, like I said, the link will be in the description. Prince Harry allegedly slammed the phone down on his brother William in a row about Meghan Markle bullying her staff. An explosive argument erupted between the royal brothers during heated allegation about Meghan, a new documentary will reveal. Prince William was shunned by his younger brother after calling him about Meghan's behavior, according to a French TV series due to come out next week. Harry reportedly refused to hear William's concern and suddenly hung up the phone in denial, choosing to defend his wife rather than to listen to witness statements. Harry believes in his wife. He knows, who he married with, so he understands, and he knows his family, the royal family, tends to make about things. Okay. The well-sourced documentary, quote, Redline, William and Harry, the enemy brothers, alleged that the abrupt end to the phone call enraged Wills. The Duke of Cambridge then raced furiously toward Kensington Palace to confront Harry, royal sources say. Last year's claim emerged that Meghan had bullied one of her closest advisors during her time at Kensington Palace. The Duchess of Sussex allegedly drove two personal assistants out of the house. We know the truth about that. Go back to some of my videos, even one where I made a review with one of the, 60 Minute Australia. I have a lot about that.
Royal household, about someone who was, at the time at least, a very senior member of the royal family. Meghan was married to the sixth in line to the throne. And, this is very serious indeed. But one other thing that I've learned is that whilst this bullying claim was submitted by their then chief communications officer, the head of comms at Kensington Palace, the staff involved didn't know that had been submitted, and when they found out, they asked for it to be rescinded. So we've got quite a difficult story here.
The allegations of bullying that Meghan faced in the workplace, in the royal workplace at the palace, are somewhat complex because we talk about allegations and accusations. We've heard the word bullying thrown around. In fact, even the palace put that on a press statement when they announced they were launching an internal investigation. What we haven't heard are any examples or anecdotes to back up these claims. And, when we spoke to many of the sources that helped us throughout this book, people who are for and some who are even not particularly on the side of the Sussexes, no one was able to give any information that supported or backed up those claims of bullying. And when we dug into it even further, we found out that the individual who had made the claims of bullying in the workplace at the palace was sort of speaking on behalf of a few others in the workplace. This was a concerned boss. He was their private secretary to the couple and to William and Kate, who had written to the Human Resources Department to air his concerns over how staff were feeling. Now, what we detail in the book, and I've already gone into detail with in the past as well, was that two of these individuals, when they heard that complaint was made, immediately went to their boss and asked for the information to be rescinded. These individuals, when they heard that complaint was made, immediately went to their boss and asked for the information to be rescinded. They wanted to take back any allegations of bullying. So that leaves a few question marks over what these bullying allegations are. We've yet to hear actually what happened. No one's come forward with that information.
The aides really speak quite badly about.
Oh, well, the way that Meghan is spoken about by the people that have had to deal with her is quite frightening. The way that Meghan is spoken about by the people that have had to deal with her is quite frightening. Yeah. I mean, they're
pleased she's gone.
Yeah.
When you say aides, you mean
aides to William and Kate and other members of the royal family. They're pleased.
Got it? Let's do better.
Okay, last year claim emerged that Meghan had bullied one of her closest advisors during her time at Kensington Palace. The Duchess of Sussex allegedly drove 2 personal assistants out of the house and undermined the confidence of a third. The BFM TV series is the latest investigation into the Meghan allegation and the royal brothers' bitter breakup. It claimed that traumatized staff, okay, that's the narrative I've been hearing. Okay, traumatized staff rapidly resigned from the royal household to escape Meghan's aggression. My goodness. Setting up a WhatsApp group called the Sussex Survivors Club. What in the name? I didn't know about that. These people are truly crazy. Oh my God. In the program, Perry Gaze, a royal author who has written a book about the Duke of Cambridge, exposes the alleged argument over Meghan Markle. He says, quote, William, who already didn't like his sister, that's the thing, his sister-in-law very much, became furious. Okay, he called Harry directly and Harry slammed the phone down. Harry didn't want to know anything, and so William jumped in a car toward Kensington Palace where he was going to confront Prince Harry. Wow. And if he did get a punch and a smack in the face, he deserved it because he left his privacy of his home to go and confront him. My goodness. And all through lies, because he know he can't. That's why he's doing that. The freaking respect they give that airhead, he know he can do all those mistreatment. But let's continue. The TV series also entirely blamed, quote, the behavior of Meghan for being at the heart of the breakup between William and Harry. Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
There is a cookbook, but it's also the story of a West London community who gathered together in a kitchen and discovered the healing power of sharing. Stay open and to thrive so it can continue transforming lives and communities through cooking.
Damn. The documentary narrative went on, quote, during 2018, there was indeed a spat of resignation among Meghan Markle's team. Former members have even set up a formal group that they call between them the Sussex Survivors Club. Some of them still remain traumatized. Okay, so why don't they come out with then they have the bullying investigation result? Why don't they put it out? Okay, one victim was allegedly so afraid of Meghan, oh my God, so afraid of Meghan Markle that she felt physically ill by the prospect of talking to her. Oh, I was like, that sounds familiar. That's the same narrative they're creating here. Okay, there was a person who was terrified by a conversation she was brought to have with Meghan that she said, quote, I feel sick. Some of these young women have been broken. Yeah, I think I debunked this already. The link, there's what, couple paragraph left. You guys could read it on your own. The link will be in the description. All right, let's see here. The Sussexes are long gone from KP, and we still can get at least one example of the alleged bullying incident. Just one. Okay, not true. Meghan set out work text to okay, not true. Hashtag Meghan set out work text to staffers at 5 a.m. The horror. Those poor palace staffers were suddenly expected to do a job and get input. Bullying. Literally, the only actual example of the bullying are her texting out of work hour. Meghan Markle. There's this here. She bring her receipt. Making her Markle. Wow, that's the way they put the head. Wow, these people, wow, they're good with words. Demanding Meghan Markle email staff instruction as early as 5 a.m. It's claimed as personal assistant quits in tears. Wow, wow, wow. 5 a.m. message traumatize somebody. Let's see here. I tend to dismiss anything from done by the sun, but this line I believe. Let's see here. Okay, in the program, Perry Gates, a royal author who has written a book about the Duke of Cambridge, exposed the alleged argument over Meghan Markle. He says, William, who already that I believe that too. William, who already didn't like his sister-in-law very much, became furious. That I believe. I believe that too when I first read it. Okay, good for King Harry. Perfect move, King Harry. Picture worth 1,000 words at least. All right, let's go to the next tweet. Oh my God, 4:30. Next tweet. Okay, OMG, Meghan won't stay silent. Why do another interview? Why can't she just let us tell our lies and take it like someone who needs royal money? How dare she look so gorgeous while destroying the UK and UK monarchy? What she's going to say on Netflix, Her Majesty the Queen needs to take the title. There's that. Alright, what do you usually type to get the GIF? Okay, so that's something different. What do they think was going to happen when their coordinated campaign from Palace British media to destroy her? Was she supposed to stay silent? Harry witnessed his mother never had an ounce of support from his father. He's doing exact opposite, putting his family first, and good on him. Alright, there's a life. You're becoming known for your brilliant and on-point frustration, anger, GIF posts. Okay, what British media and royal family realizing is Meghan has lots of stories from the 2 years with these people, and she ain't telling it all at once. Okay, our girl is dishing it out one spoon at a time. By the time Archie is married, we may get half of it. Meghan knows what she's doing. You F around, you find out. Okay, that's exactly how they look and their misery trying to figure out why Meghan Markle is so special and powerful and so undefeatable. Okay, that's the laugh. Joanne, I love your tweet. She only Duchess by marriage, but okay. Meghan is removing the middleman from talking for her. She's defunding them, and I love that for them. Okay, laughing my ass off. Did you change the GIF because it was freaking people out? Groot is just too cute for a tantrum. LOL. Alright, let's go to the next tweet. Oh my god, today is Tuesday. We're supposed to get Mariah Carey. Oh my god. I'm gonna have bunch of videos. They're gonna be backed up. I'm just letting you know. They're gonna be backed up. Alright, Sussex squad, count your blessing. That will be an exciting new era, knowing that we will be riding along with Harry and Meghan's social media journey. We do feel lonely without any real connection to them. Okay, that's that. Because she said she might come to social media. Okay, Meghan stated that she's returning to Instagram. Read the article and stop with the speculation. Okay, who's speculating? Maybe the person removed the thing. What's this? Okay, Meghan Markle might relaunch. Okay, that's the word might. That's exactly what she said. Might relaunch her Instagram. In a new interview, the Duchess of Sussex suggested she could be getting back on social media. There it is. Could. It's not a definite. I read the thing. It's not a definite. That's exactly the way I think I read it as well. Next tweet. Okay, I just like to say for the record that I hope Duchess Meghan goes through with it and come back on Instagram. There are more control now to limit comments and black people. Okay, I was thinking that too. She can post and just keep the comments turned off on IG. Exactly. Or just limit the comments to people she follows. And the thing is that I need to go like play around on Instagram because it's now literally yesterday I was actually really interacting on Instagram because the haters came out, and I think that's those things that I just posted really bring some people out, let them know who I am, I guess. Okay, we will see a certain Instagram account start gaining followers again. It's been 2 years and no growth. Okay, I love to have her, but the haters and Brit media are evil. Okay, me too. I do follow her there and hope she gets to bring back her Twitter page. Heck, Eugenie has one and she's a royal, so why can't Meghan? Even pedophile Andrew. They do? Okay. I think Harry and Meghan, they choose not to. It seems like they choose not to do it. And I remember there was one instance I said when they were leaving, and I said I think the royal family as an agreement for them not to use IG and stuff like that, but I think it's not to use the Sussex Royal, whatever their old IG name was or something, not to use it on social media. That was my humble opinion. But now she could go under Archwell or whatever. I think it will have to be like in a business form. Let me move on to the next one. I have a couple more. I have, let me see, some fashion and other alright, I think I'm gonna leave the fashion alone because I don't want to talk about fashion. Right, there's this. I posted that on my IG and my community board. Some people didn't like that. Okay, Princess Meghan is in her F-around era and I am here for it. Alright, there's this. I just came with your squaddies. Nicely done, by the way. Okay, laughing my ass off. Oh my god, this is it. This is the one. Okay, I only like it because of her caption that she put. All right, there's that. I need this, the pic, take it. All right, I love that Meghan did not sign her voice away. That's fine. Says, I'm literally in awe, totally in awe, because to see how they tried to still trying to destroy her, and she got her voice back, and is coming for them. My heart just saw brilliance. She is an icon. There's that. She sure is. I'm loving it. Yes. All right, there's more, but I'm moving on. There's that. She want them to leave them alone. Yep, I love this one, the way she's sipping on her wine. Okay, they've been warned, leave Harry and Meghan and their children alone or live to regret it. When Princess Meghan is here and ready to tell her story, the bidding war between book publishers will be epic. LOL. She is a lioness. You can't mess with her pride. And the thing is that yesterday when I saw some of this thing, I was like, oh my god, I feel like my video's coming out. Is the illusion one where Harry bring Meghan to the to meet the family. They saw her as a kitty cat, but deep inside she's a freaking lion. Okay, let's see here. I haven't been on since Friday morning. Looks like I miss a lot. I'm like on AM. Okay, I'm telling you, you move away from Twitter, oh my god, you miss everything. She told them, but they never listen. They haven't seen anything. All right, so the next 2 tweets has to do with fashion. I'm just gonna show it. I'm not gonna go in the comment unless if I miss something here. There's that. Princess Meghan serving everything. All right, so for those who are into fashion, that's that. And this. Okay, I think you probably saw this already. I'm not gonna read the comments. All right, let me go to the next one. That's the last one regarding fashion. Oh, it's the same thing. Who has the dress date for me? Meghan is looking stunning. Okay, so it's the same thing as the other one, and that's that. Okay, now I have 2 last one that shift off for what is it? Other royal family. So that has to do, I think, Chuck and William. Okay, let's see. Okay, they really said F Chuck. All right, let's see here. That's why Chuck is reaching out to the blacks. Okay, what is it? There was something that came out a couple days ago that he made a guest edit something. What is it? Black British Publishing, something like that. So today is September 1st. As a matter of fact, September 1st is 5:23. I need to wake up my kids. So I'm editing this video and I came across that and I thought this is perfect for me to insert it. It's about 1 minute and 52 seconds. When I first came across it, there was no video of the editor or anything. I gave him a pass. Okay, I gave him a pass and I sort of comparing with the Vogue editor Edward Emuso or something like that. So now I'm gonna listen to it and I wanna give my opinion on that now. Okay, what do you say to those criticism? Prince Charles has guest edited The Voice, the only national black British newspaper operating in the UK, but some have questioned whether he is the right person to do so. That's a very good question. All right, let me hurry up because I have to wake up my son.
The criticism that might be levelled at him is he's not necessarily the right voice to be guest editing an important publication like the 40th anniversary of The Voice. What do you say to those critics, Colin?
I think we just have to, it's called The Voice, and I think we want to hear all voices, and I think it's really important that we allow voices to be heard, and I think that, you know, when it comes to the Today programme, and it's lovely to hear about it being called a major publication. I think there's a lot of people in the country who probably never read it, who may now look at it, so let's be honest, that's got to be good for it.
Okay,
so well, we're very, very positive.
Yeah.
Okay, his answer is pretty good. However, knowing what we know now, how Charles and the rest of the royal family have treated Meghan, what do you say about that? What makes you think this would be the right person to give a voice to talk about certain problem that's going on in the country? I didn't read it. I don't know what it is about. But knowing what we know now, what's going in his home, what's going on, the tabloid is bashing his daughter-in-law left and right, and they continue. You would think they stop, but they continue. They still at it. Nobody from the royal family said anything to stop it. Okay, Meghan only has her husband and from the royal family who's protecting her. But let's continue.
Very positive. We'll talk a bit more about why you think he's a good fit in a moment, but we've got the person who made it all happen. Undoubtedly, this is a coup, I would have thought, for you.
Okay, the squad could come after me. I was giving them benefit of the doubt. I was giving them benefit of the doubt. Yes, you squaddy could come after me. I deserve it. I thought otherwise. But anyway.
Very pleased. I bet you're very pleased. There are some who are saying that he's not the best person, not least because he's not black and he's not from the community that The Voice has campaigned so long for over those 40 years.
In order to facilitate change, we need all voices around the table. And by the very nature of what he's been doing beyond 40 years, we thought that he campaigned on issues that we campaign on.
Like what?
Through the Prince's Trust.
Like what? Oh my God. His daughter-in-law, he didn't protect. Look what just happened to Archie. Nobody said anything about it. Oh my God. Okay, you squaddies, you're right. I was wrong. I was giving benefit of the doubt. Yes, you were right to come after me. Oh my God.
He has helped young people to realize their full potential. Not only to give them a level playing field, but to give them finance and to support them. So when you're campaigning for change in society,
meanwhile, there are schools that are going hungry.
I'm a dinner lady in Lancashire, and just before the summer holidays, when the cost of living crisis really started kicking off, I've just noticed I spend as much time taking food away from children as I do serving it. And to be honest, it's not what I took the job for. You know, I never dreamt that I'd be having to tell children, you can't have that, you've no money on your account. And it used to be, you know, when I first started a year ago, okay, once a month, there might, you know, parents forget to put money on at the beginning of the month, and you get that. But now you're talking 10 to 15 children a shift every day, every single day, and I'm saying, you can't have that, there's no money, you know. And it's breaking my heart. You know, you see them, they're in a queue full of all their peers and other school children, and it's humiliating for them. It's so humiliating. They just look at you like, well, what am I going to eat? And it's like, I can't give you anything. I'm sorry, you know. And I'm just dreading going back to work. I'm dreading October. And to be honest, it's getting to the point where I'm just like, I don't even think I can do this job anymore. I didn't take the job on to starve children. I'm sorry, it's just... You know, it's just something has to give, and I just don't think it should be children's spirits. You know, I'm sorry,
I showed it in that specific video that I'm editing right now. I'm gonna put that clip again. Oh my God, those children are not having money to pay for their lunches and everything. What? This is a different universe. Different universe. He is propping himself up for the kingship. I can't believe this. This is very sad.
For a better society, it's important that everybody is around the table, not just the people who are affected.
But they're not freaking putting you on the table. Look at, you had the perfect representation. Meghan, who will help you, spoke on your behalf. They kick her out of there.
If you want to be private, go back to America and live privately. It's pretty straightforward.
They kick her out of there. What voice sitting on the table? This is a freaking... Oh my God. What was it? There was one of those videos that I was doing where... I'm just paraphrasing now, and I'm in a hurry. It's 5:30. I need to wake up my kids. Is that there was something that was going behind the scene where Harry had just bring Meghan to chat with his friends or whatever. They went to do something like a get together. That was before they married or something, and the other one was saying something as a joke. I guess some of the things that they do as a joke. Meanwhile, Meghan, who just came in and said no, she didn't find that funny. I'm paraphrasing. Okay, one of the examples that I brought in was Boy George, who once came out somewhere bashing Meghan for some reason. Meanwhile, in the background, Meghan was protecting or giving or make those elite people see something different from, you know, the gays, the lesbian, the bisexual, whatever, the LGBT community. Meanwhile, in public, you see all those people were coming to bash on Meghan. Meanwhile, in the background, at the privacy of those institutions, of those groups, elite people, they're bashing you. So where are you on the table? What's happening to the kids in school who's going hungry? Why is that happening? What table? Oh my God. Okay, you squatties, you're right, I was wrong.
And if collaboratively we come together and we campaign on issues for a better society, then we will get change.
Oh my God, I'm so ashamed for her. Okay, so attack on his black daughter-in-law is okay. He's going to be a disaster. Okay, he absolutely is. What is it? She's just a stepping stone. I can't believe this. Okay, HRH is head of Commonwealth. He should contribute and address the Wendra scandal. Okay, bit weird. There is a black newspaper, not very inclusive, as opposed to all the white newspapers in circulation. The Voice ain't been going on for 40 years with your futures. It's only been here since 2012. So FK knows where his 40th anniversary comes from. You won't please everyone. There will always be a critic, but he has done it. So can't we focus on the good point that this will bring instead of just focusing on the negatives? More. Okay, so I need to get back. I'm gonna answer that on a video that I was editing. So let's get back to that. I can't believe what I just heard. I think that's the name of it. I'm not 100%. Alright, so that was the thing here. Okay, yep, and any other people who ain't white, go figure. Okay, he worse than the pegger. Baldy don't hide what he is because his anger and hatred get in the way. But the dad, that's another story. Okay, he's trash. I mean, all of them. Okay, he's trash. He had the opportunity to not be trash, and trash he remained. That is true. Yep, the world knew he was trash way back throughout his marriage to Harry's mom. Okay, the way I scream, let Chuck edit his little issues. See how he scrambled to fix his f-ups, preaching into the void. Okay, did something happen? Okay, something must have happened in between. Okay, I'm not sure if something came out of that. Okay, I read that and I scream. Okay, I said that all the time. Good. The way he tried to use Archie and Lily, right? Archie and Lily during the Jubilee. I knew he has never laid eye on them babies since they left. There's that. Okay, let's go. And the thing is that, I mean, Harry and Meghan are in their own bubble. They don't need them to feel sorry or anything. Like those royal rats be asking people who come on their show, do you feel sorry for her? You don't need to feel sorry for them. Okay, they're doing their own thing. We just need to pray for them to have the space, the security that they deserve to do their thing. All right, this is my final tweet here. Congrats to Prince William for being a parent. This clip is a reminder that the bar is on the floor for men and that the Cambridges routinely shit on normal working parents in order to make themselves look better. Okay, they really are laying the groundwork for single dad William. Okay, so there's another one here. That picture that they put of him with the kids. Wow, they're playing it out in front of everybody. I wonder if the UK people, the Brits, see the thing that they're playing them with. So which means William and the other one probably already divorced. Well, they're probably gonna let her keep that title, but he could go play with the rose bushes because all she wanted was that title, I guess. But anyway, let's read here. The schooling run is vital for dads. Prince William is due to do the school run when his family uproot to Windsor. It is said he is determined to be present for his 3 children as they grow up. What a wonderful example he is setting. Wow, the thing that my husband be doing with my kids. Okay, on Sunday I was here editing what my husband did. The kids wanted to go fishing and do whatever, and we're not camping. Okay, we're living in the city, we're back in the city. Took the kids fishing and do stuff with them, play basketball and stuff like that. Wow. Okay, I've been struck often by his commitment to fatherly duties. Take for example how he engaged with his children at various events over the summer. Oh my God, the photo apps, wow. With his children and various events over the summer, entertaining them when their attention wandering and gently cheating. What I'm thinking is, what's the younger one is? Put his hand over his mom like, shut up already, leave me alone. Alright. Entertaining them when their attention wandered and gently chiding them when they misbehaved. Whew. He himself needed to some really discipline. Okay, for many children, their father is a distant figure if he is involved in their lives at all. Oh God, like this, the thing said is insulting to other families. My goodness, do the bare minimum and then wants to be praised for. That's his job to do what he's doing. Wow, it has to go in the newspaper. My goodness, and this is the same thing again. When in the future they looking up about him, these are the things they're gonna see, all the positive things. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, the prince is the kind of role model, oh please, that young men need. Someone who isn't afraid to roll up their sleeves and do the mundane things, such as taking the children to school each morning. Oh my God. Wow. Good for him, he's being a dad, but my goodness. Okay, let's see here. Prince William supposedly drive his kids to school. Please clap. Oh my God. As the voter rats are dissecting Meghan's interview and giving her full outrage, notice they're not commenting on Harry's comment that not all royals are able to work and live together. That is true. What is it? Go to video 1. I read that part on that article. You will notice that the press always hold back when it comes to Harry, unless it's attacking him for loving and respecting his wife, something deeply rooted in sexism itself. Okay, for many children, the father is a distant figure. It's getting weird. Okay, my husband, who fully shares parental duty with me, and entering the chat. I think that's me right there. What the actual fuck? There's me here. Mine too. Yep. Let's see here. Willie Boy has picked up a Chucky likability playbook. The children, it's time to use the children when you're a failure. That's for sure. Okay, a lot of dads would love to take their kids to school but can't because they have real job that they work their butts off to pay for one's home. Not for. That is absolutely true. Very good. That is true. Okay, a lot of dads would love to take their kids to school but can't because they have real job that they work their butt off to pay for one home. Not for. All right, Gab, my husband, is self-employed 24-hour company and does most of the extracurricular with our children, does chores around the house and cooks. Not great, but it's the effort. Really occasionally plays with the discipline his kids. Big whoopee do. Okay, not just working parent. Remember when he pretended to run to catch a tube after announcement was made at Wimbledon. Okay, and full view, the press and television camera, he's much worse in private. A guy who hasn't earned anything he has, making fun of people who have less while sitting in the royal box. Gotta say, same is said of many fathers, like when they babysit, their children cause the mom to leave the house for once. Kudos to all men who are parents. William didn't have much of an example though. I get what you say here. Gotta say, same is said for many fathers, like when they babysit their children cause the mom is leaving the house for once. That's right. That is right. That is true. Okay, it was not being said. And also some couples, when the kids are staying with the father, even though both parents are in the house, because they make so much chaos, you just leave and let them be. All right, so there's more comment. I'm moving. Oh, it's almost done. Let's finish it. They will trash Kate over this in no time because that's how our society works. Or maybe not, because in their mind they got bigger fish to fry. Meghan. Okay, no mention of wifey. Yep, that's what I saw. And then, you know what I just realized, the Jubilee thing, just go back to some pictures that they were publishing. Okay, you have the younger one, what's the younger one? Louis? Whatever the younger one names it. You know, doing all of those faces in front of the mother, put the hand over the mother's mouth and all of that. But the picture that they published of William with the kids was completely different. Okay? More of a loving father and all of that. All right? I mean, the kids did what they did, but it is what it is. But it's what they chose to publish. That's the thing here. Okay, another good look when parents in UK are having to take an extra hours job to pay bills. Being able to do the school run is a luxury many parents cannot afford. This is why sometimes, you know, he forgot to thank the dads that are working double hours and job to pay for his children, his for home, his flying, his mistress, his PR stunt. That's a good point. That's right. All right, let's do a prayer. That's it. Okay, I was able to squeeze everything in one video. Okay, prayer for thankfulness. Let's do something else. Prayer for, I don't know, World Vision came to mind. I don't know. Let's see what pop up. World Vision. Is there a prayer for that? There is. Okay. Ask God to bless everyone who partners in World Vision's work. Dear Lord, thank you for the people who share the resources with World Vision. Show them what amazing things their gifts are doing in the lives of children in need around the world. Remember their gifts of kindness and bless them as they bless the poor. So that's now, let's remove World Vision. I was thinking something, I forgot there was something World Vision. Let's say I think prayer for, I don't know, the word processes and patient. Let's see here. I don't know. Process. I don't know. And patience. I don't know. Let's see here. 10 prayers for patience in all circumstances. Okay. Is there a small one? There's none. Let's go straight to image. Okay. Let's pick that one. Dear God, please help those struggling with multiple things to be able to accept these issues and to understand that some things take time to process. That's Meghan who's taking her time. I pray for encouragement so that we may not tired of waiting or doing good. While these things may take time, slow progress is being made. May your Holy Spirit assist us in doing these things, guiding us and filling us with wisdom. Please equip us with the patience we need to endure. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, so that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. Or you could become a member. That's it. All right, time to edit.